Yeah, why didn't we do it closer up this whole time?
Well, we're sitting up here. We'll eventually come back here.
That's true, but that's usually back
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can pull it.
No, that's fine
true.
how it was.
You like
yeah.
this? Okay.
I was kind of getting nervous about my shorts because when I sit, they're like,
Oh, would you want me to grab a blanket?
no, it's okay. Because if it's like this, I'll be all right.
Okay.
And if I sit back, it'll be okay.
Okay, let's say I probably won't sit like this the entire time.
No, I'll probably be like, no, it's okay.
Okay. This is Murder. It's a Crime.
And I'm Santana.
And I'm Courtney.
Welcome.
We're back.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks for sitting on this couch with us.
If there is any of you, we're happy to have you.
Thanks for sitting on this couch and discussing murder or crime
unsolved.
Yeah, with us.
With us.
We have fun doing it. It's loosey-goosey.
Yep.
This up here so I don't have to reach.
I honestly haven't even really been watching basketball this last week.
Well, I mean, I watched the Bulls,
but
I haven't either. I haven't really been watching anything, but that's because I have to edit 2 podcasts these days. But I have to read a whole book that's like this thick by Sunday. So say your prayers for me. God damn. And while I'm still editing the other pod, this week is just I overbooked myself. Is all there is to it.
Yeah.
I should have. Well, I went to bed early a couple nights just because I was exhausted. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah.
If you're tired, you're tired.
Yeah. That was me, like, kind of last night when I finally was about to do my shit. I was like,
yeah, I made myself finish the hour edit because I knew I had to go out today. And then finish the TikToks for both. Because the TikTok for the Lewd Librarians went out today also, just as like a new episode soon kind of thing. That I should have out by the end of this week. Then we'll record again Sunday and I'll be better because there'll be more time in between the recordings. Welcome back.
Hey guys.
Episode 3. I mean, well, technically this is 5.
Well, technically, yeah. We're 3 Mondays in a row strong.
Yeah,
that's better than we did last time.
It really is.
Even like same time, like same everything. We're kind of like killing this shit.
Same time.
Not behind the ear.
No. Yeah. Now I'm like sitting here with this hat on and I'm like rethinking it.
I liked the hat.
No. I know I look like a lesbian for real while wearing a shirt that says "Women don't know you." Shirt. Don't know you. Shirt.
Hey, you know what I watched last night? Like, I just decided to. Well, actually, Clinton put it on, and then he was like, "I just put this on as a safe bet because I had left to go somewhere, and then he came back. He was like, I just put this on." Well, no, first of all, I walked in and I think he was in the bathroom or something, and I told Rory, I was like, I love this movie. It was pitch perfect. And he came out and he was like, I just put this on for a safe bet. You can change it. And I was like,
wait, I love this.
I said, no, I'm gonna watch it. So I literally just like, what? I don't know.
I love
I was telling him, I go, Pentatonic started this whole acapella
and we like
revolution. He was like, you guys used to love Pentatonics.
Someone tagged me in something Pentatonics the other day and was like,
it was Hannah, right?
Oh yeah, because they're coming to Peoria or something. And
but it's like Christmas, I think.
Yeah,
I'm good on a Christmas.
She was like, I knew you'd love this. And I was like, I actually don't. I'm out of that.
I mean, I love them, but I'm not like listening to like the evolution of Beyonce.
No. But I will say
they were sorry, they're so good.
No, that whole era of YouTube is why we're sitting on this couch right now.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, and the whole Pentatonics and the Superfruit spinoff, like that was literally the best thing that ever seems to be.
He's like, I'm sorry, and then does it again.
Yeah.
And then he does like weird shit to other people.
Yeah.
You know what? Despite what he's ever done and the weird shit he's done and like predatory behavior, he's like, if he hadn't done that, I still probably wouldn't be a fan of his.
No,
he's weird as fuck, dude.
He is weird. Like, he like disturbs me.
Yes.
Like, just when he talks.
We can cut this out, but
why is he like?
Yeah. Do you ever watch him dance?
His head is so big.
He's like, he can't stop. It's like he's an air traffic controller.
Bitch, that reminds me. I was watching some of our old TikTok dances because I have them I must have them private in from the account. It's one specifically where it's like I was like, I've been trapping on my own. And then you like was like turning your face as high, like your hand is like stiff straight, and you're literally go.
Oh boy. Oh, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, the dancing days. Actually, I think we'd be better. I don't know.
I'm still big. That's when I go back and look, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, but remember we did the one out here?
Yeah, I just rewatched that one the other day.
It's pretty funny.
Dumb. I hate myself in it. But like that's my stick, so
I like how I captioned it. I put my head down and Richie knew it.
Yeah.
You're just like
she didn't. I know I'm back there.
You know how many drafts I have of us practicing that in the kitchen before that?
I want to know where whatever I recorded from that day in the kitchen is. We recorded for like 2 hours.
Yeah, but remember we had to keep saying we can't put that in there because we couldn't stop talking about people.
Because why? First and foremost, we are haters.
Yes.
Can you close that mattress? Something only we understand. Well, actually, can you close that box spring?
Something
Sorry, the box spring is closed. Are we ready?
Well, do we have anything else to say or no? Oh, I mean, do we? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really watched any sports this week.
Yeah, I really just some weeks I really am just well, I watched football. I mean, but not like really like it was like on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched some basketball the other night, but I really only watch the Bulls. Like if I'm busy, like I'm really only paying attention.
I watched the Mavs the other night.
Yeah.
Last night they won.
Yes.
Blowout, but it was the Magic and they're without Paolo. So
and if they're
without Paolo, they aren't doing shit.
Bulls had a crazy comeback win against them the other night with Paolo.
Well, I was about to say without Paolo they aren't shit, but with Paolo they still don't.
He'd be scoring like 50 points.
Right, but even with him, they still don't have that. He's really good.
Yeah.
But that he's the one guy you'd be like, oh, he's really good.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean, yeah, mostly. Whatever.
I hate when you like a player, especially if they're on the team you like, and you're like, oh, they add to this fucking team.
I know, I hate DeRozan now. I'm just kidding. I don't hate him. But
speaking of DeRozan,
Drake.
Oh my God. He's big mad.
He's so funny.
He's just watching DeRozan. Like,
no, literally eyeing him down. Like, why do I think that's so funny on Drake's part? Like, why is he literally being like the troll that people want him to be?
He is. He's playing into it.
Yes.
They let him, because he sits right by the announcer or the commentators. And so they let him talk. And he was like, what would you do if they hung his jersey from the rafters here? And he was like, I'd climb up there and get it. And then DeMar was like, well, he'd be climbing a long way.
Yeah. Like stupid.
I mean, like, what did you expect him to do? He's from Compton.
I mean,
he's picked his side.
Yeah, I mean, he also probably doesn't like there's probably a lot of reasons why, mostly probably because of the music video.
That's what I'm saying.
But also because that was a big thing, like with DeMar, he was with the Raptors. And he like was kind of like, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
like, he was supposed to bring the championship to the Raptors, and then which is actually kind of embarrassing because the year after he left, they did win the championship. But anyways, he probably has multiple reasons why he doesn't like him, but like that's stupid as fuck. He's literally like staring him down.
Yeah. Just like watching him.
Yeah, like everything he did, like if he would like argue with the refs, because like he does it all the time.
Yeah.
He would be like,
if he was anywhere near him, he was
literally.
Honestly, I'd be like, I don't think I can play tonight because I think he's putting spells on me. Sorry, I think Drake might be a witch.
Yeah, literally.
Speaking of really shitty, really I saw you pull that, and then excuse me. Speaking of really shitty razors, I grabbed a razor to shave my legs the other day, and I did my whole leg, and it was new. I didn't think anything of it, and I started feeling to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nothing came off.
Yeah.
I looked at my razor. The head was on upside down. Brand new out of the package. Someone assembled it wrong.
Okay.
So I had to flip it around. Like it came off.
Oh, okay.
So I had to flip it around, put it right back on the right way, and it worked just fine. But I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just shaved a whole leg, but didn't.
Yeah, that's actually really annoying because it takes a lot out of me.
It does.
I mean, like I've like folded my fat roll in half.
And also, I used to not be able to shave in the shower at all because if I bent over for too long, I'd pass out. Like I'd get really
I know. I just want to be rich enough to have a shower where I can sit
down. have a little ledge. Yeah. It's a nice. The only thing I don't like about the tub is that the drain is not under the faucet. It's sort of in the middle around the side. And if there's one thing you should know about me is that I used to have an irrational fear of bathtubs.
I really don't like them either.
And I couldn't shower in the daylight or with the light on. I had to shower in complete darkness. Now I've gotten over that fear. I'm still a little afraid of bathtubs, especially bathtubs I don't know. But
like one she hasn't properly
yeah. But I do not like drains. And so every once in a while I'll step on that drain in Hannah's bathtub and I'll get the chills and it'll make me want to stop showering immediately.
Yeah. And they're always cold too. Like even if the water's hot, like
and I'm just like I'm like, ooh, what hairs are in that drain or whatever.
We'd said last time that I was gonna do the story that followed up kind of to the oil spill one, but I ended up not doing that.
Yeah.
I still have it in the chamber. It's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
takes a little more research. Yeah,
it's a lot, and I don't want to fuck it up. I don't know why I'm so passionate on that one. No, like I don't want to like fuck it up. It's like a lot of like.
I feel passionate about that one also.
All right, do we get started?
Yeah.
This is an unsolved disappearance. I feel like you probably know it. I'm sure some. Oop, I just spit,
and I just knocked the.
I'm sure a lot of you guys do know it. Like ones that are maybe you're kind of like into true crime, like like really into it. I don't know. I just know this is one of like the first ones. One of the first ones I heard that was like kind of like maybe be like, oh, like there's some like weird shit. Like
okay, and this is a disappearance.
Yes.
Okay, I like to try and guess. I'll give you at least one or two guesses.
Okay.
Disappearance.
Not like super because there's a lot of them. It's not one that's has like a fuck ton of deep details. So it's not like Madeline McCann or McLean.
Right.
McCann. What's her name?
McCann.
Like nothing like crazy, like a whole unraveling of fucking details.
Okay. So Elizabeth Smart is the one I guessed last time, but that's not disappearance. I know, but Elizabeth Short.
No.
Okay. Wait, was she found though? Was she the one found in the cement? Okay, I'll look that up later.
Yeah.
Was Elizabeth Short the name of the Black Dahlia?
No.
What's her real name? It's Short. Her last name is Short. Anyways, doesn't matter. One that I know, huh? I don't know. That was my guess.
All right. This is the disappearance of Lars Mitank. You'll probably know it. Lars, yeah.
Lars Mitank?
Yeah.
Is it a ballin?
I'm sure he's done it, yes. I'm positive he's done it.
Is he freaking Swedish?
German.
Oh. That would make sense, Lars.
It's kind of a... I'm sure you've heard it once I started.
Okay.
I like
that last name.
Yeah. That's why I had to see if I was... Because it's literally like spelled like Mitank, and I'm like, that can't be. I bet it's like... And I looked it up, and it's like, that's what it says, so... All right. You ready?
Ready. All right.
Disappearance of Lars Mitank. All right. Okay. July 2014. So like not like
I would still call that recent. That's 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Recent.
Lars Mitank, he was 28 at the time, went on a trip with a few buddies to Golden Sands, Bulgaria, which is like the like a European hotspot for like travelers. Okay. Parties and shit like that.
Are they backpacking or are they just
No, they're on flew there.
Okay.
Yeah. And Lars is German himself. So okay, they left on June 30th and plan to return to Germany on July 7th. They stayed at the HVD Viva Hotel, which is like a really kind of flashy, like kind of expensive hotel. They had a great time. They go to the beach. They just enjoying the nice weather, whatever. Like they're having a really good time. Towards the end of the trip, Lars was actually involved in two fights. One was a bar fight. I'll get into the second one. The first fight happened in a bar where they went to watch Costa Rica versus the Netherlands.
Football.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just typing. All right, I'm typing what they say. Supposedly it's a sketchy bar. You take that as you will.
Okay.
Sketchy bar. Lars got in a fight with a few guys like over the game. Okay. Lars ended up pretty like badly hurt. Actually, he got punched so hard in the head that he ruptured his eardrum. The doctor said it was okay for him to fly, which was good because they were leaving in 2 days. So they're supposed to leave on the 7th. This was the 5th. And
wait, I think I know this one. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I just had a flashback.
So he said he would be fine to fly, but Lars insisted that he was going to stay back so that he could get the correct medical treatment. Like, he just wanted to make sure it was okay. Okay. The doctor prescribed him cefuroxime. I don't know if that's like common here in the US. I don't know. Cefuroxime 500. It's an antibiotic.
Okay.
Of course, it has side effects, just like every antibiotic. But
I think it's an antibiotic.
I don't know. That's what it says. Antibiotic. But this one is especially side effects. Like, the side effects are pretty basic, just like any antibiotic, but especially obviously if you're doing drugs or alcohol.
Yes.
So on the 6th, they decided they were going to go out again. Like, so it was the night before that all the friends were supposed to be leaving.
Right.
They decided to go out again. They went to a bar and they were the last ones there. So they stayed all night. When they left, they decided they were all hungry. So they were going to stop at McDonald's. And actually on their way to McDonald's, Lars like just kind of disappeared.
Okay.
Like, just disappeared. They didn't know where he went. Whatever. They went back to the hotel. Lars ended up showing up like in the very early hours of now would be the 7th. So the day the friends are leaving, but the friends are still up. So it's like very early. Like, I'm guessing like 2, 3, whatever. He comes back and tells them that he had gotten to another fight with the same guys from the bar the night before. He said that those guys had hired Russians to find him and beat him up. Okay. His friends didn't really believe the story, but they didn't push it. Whatever. Okay, so the next day they insisted on that they stay with him until he was good enough to fly. And he was like, no, like, there's no reason for you to stay. Like, don't cancel your flight. Just go. Like, I'm good. So he checked out of that hotel they were all staying at. He checked into a different hotel called Hotel Color.
Okay.
This was a very sketchy hotel and a very
it's giving
in a very bad, like, not a very good part of town.
And remind me where they were.
Bulgaria. Golden Sands, Bulgaria. As soon as he checked in, he was starting to feel anxious. He didn't want to stay in the hotel because he was like tweaked out about it. Like, he knew it was kind of like sketch. Okay.
Right.
He like ended up leaving the hotel for a while, like, because he was so sketched out by it, and like came back. And then when he got back, he called his mom. And his mom back in Germany. He was super anxious, paranoid, told her to cancel all of his cards, like all of his cards he had back in Germany, like everything, cancel it. He told her that this place is so sketchy, I don't feel safe here. So, and whatever, he told her that it was strange, she was scared, everything. He said he was being followed by 4 men and that they wanted the antibiotics that he was prescribed for his ear. Okay, that's what he told his mama. And he was adamant that he needed to get out of there and get back to Germany. Like, he kept telling his mom. So his mom booked his plane and bus ticket for the 8th. So the very next morning, he could just get up and leave. On the 8th, he got a taxi to the airport. He wanted to get there early because he wanted to go to the medical services in the airport to make sure he was okay to fly or whatever. This is where it gets crazy. There's security footage of all of this.
Okay.
So as soon as he steps into the airport, he's wearing a yellow shirt, blue jean shorts, and a red and black backpack, and he had a duffel bag. The first thing he does is stops, and like you can see him talk to a woman, and it's very like clear he's asking for directions, and he goes straight from the woman to the medical service office or whatever. So like he was probably asking for directions. As soon as he walks in the medical services, skipped ahead. He headed straight to medical services after he asked that lady. He was in there for 45 minutes, and then this man in like kind of looked like construction worker outfit, like clothes, I don't know, walked into the medical office. And then as soon as he walks in, Lars becomes noticeably anxious. He starts like fumbling through his bags, like looking for something. And then like kind of like looking around, like Then he mumbles something to the doctor and then sprints out. This is all on, like, you guys can look this up. It's all on camera. He sprints out of the medical office. He runs through the airport, out of the doors, through the parking lot, and eventually like scales a fence.
Right. There's
jumps footage. Over it, and he runs all the way to like the trees or like whatever is like, it's like a kind of like wooded area, treed area. I said treed area, a wooded area until he's out of view of the camera. And then he was just never seen again.
Right.
Okay. It seemed like he was running from someone, but not once in the security footage did he ever turn around to look, like if someone was following him. So kind of unlikely. Also, once he ran out of the airport, like he sprinted through the airport. Once he got out of the airport doors and was going through the parking lot, he just kind of like was leisurely like jogging. Like he was running, but it was very like I could speed walk the same speed. Like just very like, yeah. And he did all that, scaled the fence and kept going. Okay. On April 15th, 2015, there was supposedly a sighting of Lars. There really,
it's like a year later.
Really, it's an unconfirmed sighting. But a truck driver, well, actually, before I say that, there had been like several other like sightings of him, but it was like people seeing him like in homeless shelters, or there's actually a couple pictures of like the person that they're saying is him, like kind of like laying down like on the street or whatever, and it does kind of look like him, but I don't know. This one, a truck driver he said he gave this guy a ride, but the truck driver never said like where he got him from or where he dropped him off. Right. So I don't know. He just said it looked like Lars, and that really is an unconfirmed sighting. That's like the most like reliable source, basically. Okay, so theories.
Okay.
First one, he was a drug mule for the guys he met at the bar. He had said to his friends, like when he had got back to the hotel, that they had hired Russians to find him and beat him up, and that's why he was gone for so long when they went to McDonald's or whatever. And okay, it would kind of explain why he wanted his friends to stay back or to go ahead and go and not stay back with him, and also why he then called his mom and was like so scared, like kind of seemingly like out of the blue. Like he never really said like why he was so scared of that hotel. Like he just was scared to be there. And also like maybe he didn't want to get his friends involved if that's what happened.
Yeah.
Also, because he left his bags at the airport when he left his bags at the airport when he bolted, but they had searched the bags and there was nothing in them, which you wouldn't be so stupid to like, if you're if someone hired, or if you were doing that for somebody, you wouldn't just walk into an airport with drugs. So it's really not that unlikely that they didn't find anything in his bag, but it's like suspected maybe he had swallowed drugs, and then maybe when he was in there got sketched out about it and bolted.
Yep.
And it could explain why no one has seen him, because maybe he's just still hiding and he's scared.
Yeah.
Okay, theory 2. His antibiotics. Again, like drugs and alcohol were a serious like thing with that antibiotic. Like, yeah, you didn't want to mix them. The reactions, people think maybe it gave him like a psychotic break or something like that. The medications side effects, if mixed with alcohol, is severe anxiety, dizziness, heart palpitations, and vomiting. So I don't know. To me, that almost seems like the most likely, but then again, like it's a whole other country. Like I don't really know. Like maybe the drug mule thing is like, very likely. I don't know. Then theory 3, he wanted to start a new life, which I feel like people always use that theory.
It's 2014. It's not like it's the 70s.
Right.
It's so hard to just like start a new
life.
Also,
like a lot of the information on this case like is in German. Like so yeah, there's like a lot of things that you have to like kind of like research on your own. Like because I was kind of wondering too, like when I was researching it, like there's no like cell phone data, like it's 2014. So
right. I don't know. I think that's only 10 years ago. And I know we think like, oh, that feels like a long time ago because, sometimes I write stories and I was like,
no, I'm saying like, shouldn't they, I feel like they should be able to get some of the data.
Absolutely.
Like, so I don't know, maybe there's information, I don't know, like maybe his phone was in his bags and maybe he didn't take his phone at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm thinking though, like, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like the most that antibiotics do when you drink them with alcohol is make them ineffective. That's what I thought.
Right. That's what I always heard.
I didn't know that it would give you a psychotic break, and now I'm rethinking everything about my life, and now I'm wondering maybe that's why I'm so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I drank too much on an antibiotic.
I doubt that's it, but to me, like that's the most, like that's what makes the most sense in my brain. Like,
yeah,
that it had something to do,
or maybe it's just all a weird coincidence, and the antibiotics have nothing to do with it, and he did just have a psychotic break.
Yeah, or maybe like that when he disappeared, like maybe he got set up with some like crazy drugs. Like maybe he was like.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Pause for plane. Wait, pause. Do you want to go in a helicopter?
Kind of.
Me too. We should save money sometime and go to like a beach. Or we tried to talk grandma into paying for it one time and she said no.
Yeah.
When we were at PCB and I lost my Miley Cyrus t-shirt.
I was gonna say we should just do that instead of like the dolphin cruise, but that dolphin cruise was actually kind of fun.
It really was. That parrot, cool.
That parrot, cool.
I don't like parrots.
Did you hold it?
No.
Wait.
Desi did, and so did Mom, and Vicky maybe.
Yes.
And Rory was next to it.
Yeah.
But no, the three of us did not hold it.
Rory drove the boat.
Right. Yeah, that was cute.
She was like.
That was
also the day that she.
That was right before all hell broke loose.
Yeah, she's never coming to the beach again.
No.
Just kidding.
I had to like take her by herself. I feel like we're being haunted. Like waiting, like is the ghost gonna open the door or not? Oh, my bed sheet is not.
Courtney?
What?
I don't know how to move this thing.
Why do you need in here?
I don't know.
You don't. We're trying to film this.
You are?
Yeah.
We're yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll be done in a little bit. It won't take long.
So the third theory that he was leaving and starting a new life. Really, I feel like that's kind of far-fetched, but just some of the things that go along with it that could possibly like kind of back that up, I guess. When he asked his mom to cancel his credit cards, which because like was kind of strange, kind of weird. Made his friends leave before him again, which could be really anything, but also the doctor said he could, which is kind of weird to me. The doctor said he could fly to begin with, but he like immediately was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
So
red flag.
Yeah.
Or not red flag, I shouldn't say, but like weird flag.
Right. And also maybe got into a fight as an excuse, not the first fight, but maybe the second fight because no one was really there to witness it. And his friend said like when he came back, like he wasn't like noticeably like beat up or anything. He just said, I got into another fight. Like he wasn't like bloodied or like anything like that. Hey, I guess that's it.
Wait, that wasn't a real theory.
No, this is a real theory.
That third one. Oh, theory 3 was to start a new life. That was part of the
that he
okay.
Yeah. I don't know though.
Yeah, it's just to me.
And I looked it up. There has been no other there's no updates at all. No updates. Yeah, I mean it's not the starting a new life sounds far-fetched, but like you never know. Like maybe it was something he had been planning. Yeah. Like maybe it's not something that just happened. Like I don't know.
That just seems so hard to do.
I don't know. It's just a very classic disappearance that is kind of one of the strange ones. I was gonna do what's the girl's name? Her last name is Bradley. She went missing on the cruise ship and they never found her.
Yep. That one came across my TikTok the other day. That's a good one. When I say like that's a good one when we're talking about murder, like that is so bad. But I mean that's a fascinating.
It's fascinating, yeah. Honestly, like the missing, like those ones are so crazy to me. Like how do we not
never found
where they are?
Yeah, I like a disappearance.
Like it's crazy.
It really is.
Like how has nobody said any? Like how has nobody gave up like this information?
And, well, especially now when there are so many camera phones,
right?
And like all it would take is for someone to just upload a video from the streets, and all of a sudden you're in the background.
It's like that's kind of what's crazy about the one I just did, like 2014. That's not that long ago.
No.
Like, I mean, I was out of high school. Like, it's like, I know technology was far enough advanced.
I'm thinking like in 2014, I had like an Android. I was rocking like the Droid 2 or whatever.
No, you had a iPhone
in 14.
Yeah, I graduated in 2012, and I got an iPhone, and you already had one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got an iPhone when I graduated, and then you had already got one. You had the white iPhone 6 or whatever.
4, I think.
4. It was they were 4s. They were 4s.
They were chunky.
Yeah.
Which I guess they're not super, they're not that much thinner, but they are longer.
They're weird.
The 4s?
Yeah, they're small.
Oh yeah, they like fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, it's like this when you hold them.
Yeah, they're super tiny. You're right. Man, I remember being so excited when I got that iPhone. I was like, fuck, I'm so cool.
Yeah.
I thought I was cool when I got that Droid that slid open. You remember the Droids? They slid open.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys had Droids.
That was crazy. Desi had a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Remember Emily had a Sidekick.
But it never actually had service.
Right, because T-Mobile don't do shit around here.
Especially not then.
Yeah. Hey, we didn't tell them what we were drinking.
Oh, a little marg.
And would you say strong margs?
They're strong, but like they have a good flavor.
Well,
like if you like tequila,
yeah, it's
strong, but it's like it's not like
strong.
It's not like a awful taste.
I made these for the book podcast. Every time you take a drink, though, you make a face and it cracks. When I walked in here,
well, it's like
when I walked in here, Rory goes, "Is that even good?"
It's good.
This was your face.
Like
it's strong.
It's really not, but I don't know. It's not like it doesn't taste bad.
I wonder if you are like being like making the face to the triple sec.
I don't know.
They are tart.
They're tart.
That's because it is for one drink, it's 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce triple sec, and a tablespoon, by the way, which is not that much, of lemon juice. And that's all it calls for. I do more than a tablespoon because I'm not trying to get, well, it doesn't really matter. I'll drink if I'm like, I'm not trying to get shit faced, but then I'll go have like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what was the point of adding more lemon juice just to give myself heartburn later?
Right.
When I could just be drunk.
True.
On 2. Oh, that's yours. I see it.
I know.
And, now I made these blue the other night because they were, if anyone's a book talk or just a romance book lover.
How big I am compared to you?
These were for Akatar.
Oh, okay.
Rice.
So you put blue curacao in it?
No, I should have, because I just used food coloring in my lemon juice.
Gotcha.
Just a little bit, but then my lips and tongue turned blue. I should have bought the curacao, but I was trying to be cheap.
Yeah, I mean,
triple sec super cheap.
Yeah,
it called for cointreau.
Yeah, cointreau. Yeah.
I had to look up how to say it because I was like, I don't want to sound dumb.
But that's okay. People still say blue Caraco and don't care to change their.
That's crazy. I mean, I was gonna say it doesn't look like Caraco, but it does.
It does look like Caraco, but it's like
we know.
But there's also like the accents and shit on it. A thing, so yeah. Curacao. The A has the extension on the bottom of it.
Yeah,
and then
that's fine.
AO.
Anyways, these are good. They're strong. If you like a margarita but you don't want all the sugar, and by all the sugar I mean none of it. Well, I don't know what's in triple sec. Triple sec is like orange liquor,
right?
Although Cointreau is orange liqueur.
Yeah, orange liqueur.
Triple sec is like the $8 version of their $24 Cointreau.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck yeah, I'll get triple sec because mama's broke, so give me views. That's what I'm saying, please.
Yeah.
I just want one sponsor.
Just one, like maybe,
and we can split it between the 2 of us.
And nothing
maybe
crazy.
Triple sec.
Well, I was gonna say like maybe like no one crazy, but like maybe White Claw. Hey, I could literally compile. Jose? I could compile so many pictures and videos.
Wait,
yes.
What if we? Listen, I watch a lot of Smosh, and they have a whole LaCroix wall. What if we just keep all our cans and do a White Claw wall? A White Claw wall.
What about a wall of every single picture that we have that includes a White Claw?
Okay, guys, tag White Claw.
Yeah, because I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Like I advocate. I not only post pictures of White Claw constantly. I am like,
you keep Bowser's in business with your White Claw. It's in my
nature to like to like teach to teach the public like about White Claw. Yeah, like I'm constantly like, White Claw's the best. White Claw's so good. You should drink White Claw.
You're already a White Claw sponsor and you're not getting paid.
Exactly. That's so what I'm saying. Like,
pay us because that's really all we drink. Well, this
I have pictures of my can at sporting events, concerts. Yes. I mean, I travel with the Claw. Like, yeah. I can be your person.
We're notorious for buying big tall boys of Claws to pregame. That's what we like to do.
It's like Claw is the law. And
yeah. Right.
Or like, I mean, it's even crazy because like I used to be a big hater on White Claw. Like, remember that post I made on Facebook at the river? And I said White Claw's not even that good. Y'all just want it to be. Like, no, it actually is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ride.
But remember, first and foremost, we're a hater until we like something.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
we're skeptical at first.
And if you guys say that you aren't like that, you're lying.
And also that we were drinking lime White Claws back
That's true because like, yeah, no one was really
but I will say we did get fucking lit on the river that day with them lime White Claws. But no, she can name a Taylor Swift song in like the first 3 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my God. I did this thing the other day. This girl was a TikTok video and she was like, she did 4 or 5, played the first chord of Taylor Swift song.
Yeah. Did you get it?
Yes. And I thought it was gonna be really hard, but it really wasn't.
I still listen to songs and I'm like, and I just text you the other day. Like I forgot that was Taylor, or I never knew it was Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
No Body, No Crime. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
I could not believe. I thought that was some country artist. I don't know how I never knew. I'm not.
How about knowing that Taylor Swift wrote, and I just wish you were a better man.
Right.
Like it's crazy.
Right.
Like her shit be going deep.
Right. Well, do we want to turn this into Taylor Swift? Do we want to start a new podcast? It's just Taylor Swift podcast.
Well, yeah, I think it definitely needs to be sprinkled in more.
Absolutely.
I was gonna honestly, I'm feeling a little like depression, like from multiple things. I think that like one of the main things is like because like subconsciously I'm realizing that like all the chances just are gone of using Taylor Swift.
However, she'll go on tour again, and yes, she will. Because she's not done yet, baby. There will be another tour it will never be the Eras tour, but it's still going to be Taylor Swift.
And we will go that time.
Yeah, and it will still be the same level of production that the Eras tour was. She's not going to, just because the Eras tour is over, she's not going to be like, well, I don't have to go as hard this time.
Yeah, she'll always go hard.
She'll always go hard and she'll always sprinkle in the old albums.
Like, I was really hoping for something last night.
Me too.
I'm kind of, I shouldn't say that. Like, you just do your thing. You would be doing too much, Taylor.
But I know what you're saying.
I was hoping like maybe not even like the album, like renouncing like the re-recording, but like maybe like announcing like the documentary, or because I think there's definitely gonna be a documentary.
Well, I saw that people were like by the tunnel and they could see in, and they started recording, and there was a guy with a professional camera recording people coming in. So obviously she's planning on something.
Yeah.
And it was Travis even. It was recording him in his entrance.
Right.
What's his friend's name? Ross. Yeah, it was him and Ross entrancing out of their cars. So there's obviously something coming.
Yeah.
And clearly she thinks a lot about Travis to have him be part of the show.
Right, because like that's never happened before with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of
Yeah. That feels like a lot to me.
Yeah, no.
That's a big fucking deal. It's the Eras tour.
It's Endgame.
It's the Eras tour, and that's just Travis Kelce.
Right, like
but this is the Eras tour.
As Hannah Nelson said, it's her Endgame.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's her Endgame.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was so funny. We got in the car one time and she goes, so what do you guys think? You think Travis is her Endgame? Yeah. Like she's so like
I love Hannah. Shout out to Hannah because she does watch this.
Yeah.
And we can leave this in.
Yes.
We love you, Hannah.
We love you, Hannah. Clinton told me something funny last night.
What?
That apparently, hopefully Clinton wasn't just lying to me because you know how he'd be doing shit.
I know.
Apparently that
Clinton.
Apparently when the boys were like younger and in sports, like everyone just started calling them Kelsey. But apparently their last name was actually Kels. But they decided that Kelsey just had a ring to it and never corrected anybody.
I gotta fact check that before I put it in here because
I guess
I don't trust Clinton when he tells me facts.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Travis said, but I mean, Kelsey does have like a ring to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, because like Travis Kelce. I mean, we would have got to know it though. We would have got to know it.
Yeah, actually, it wouldn't be weird if we just thought it was Travis Kelce. And if someone were like, well, it's actually Kelsey, but
we'd be like, the fuck if it is.
Yeah, like, no.
Yeah, Kelsey, the fuck.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it does kind of make sense that it's Kels.
It does. If I didn't know anything about any of them, you wouldn't
say Kelsey.
And to be honest, the only reason I do know about, and I'm not saying it's Taylor Swift, don't worry, is just because they make it to the Super Bowls
every year.
That's the only reason I know. But if you were to like say another football player's name that has nothing to do with the Chiefs, or
say one,
or the 49ers,
you want me to say one?
Yeah, say a football player.
Saquon Barkley.
No idea.
Oh, you know why I'm saying him? Why I'm saying him? Because he plays for the Eagles. He pulled a crazy fucking move yesterday.
Okay.
I'm about to show you. Reverse hurdle.
A backwards? No. Yes. Don't make me start watching football too.
They go crazy like
hops. Yeah. They're like falling. This is why I don't like football.
I know, like
football gets crazy like that. I feel like at basketball games when fans get
probably because the football games are fucking 4 hours long and people just sit there all day and drink.
Yes. Yeah. Where like basketball games are like 2.5 hours and you're like, okay, you drink and then you leave. But at basketball games, like when
the same way with baseball, like the games are so fucking
that's
long.
why people are crying. Baseball fans be out of control.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't know why, because baseball is to me, sorry baseball fans, the most boring shit to fucking watch.
Oh my god, we're watching the World Series. I couldn't stop watching it. I was pissed because Rory was making me go to bed because she was tired.
That's crazy.
And I was like, it was the last game. And dude, it's insane like how fast they throw those balls and the way they dude, the bats break. Like people who love baseball are like, yeah, bitch, like that's what happens in baseball.
Okay, I guess I can see that. That's what part of the reason I like.
It's kind of extremely ASMR.
That's baseball. Why I was just telling Dad Saturday that one of the reasons I really like hockey is the way the stick hits the puck really hard and like slides to the goal. Oh my god, or like when the goalie slaps their stick on the ice.
Yeah,
dude, or when they try to dig a puck out, they're like in a battle. I'm like, oh, that sound, and I'm like listening. I'm like, this is so good.
Yeah,
so I get it. But and then Dad was like, but what about football? And I'm like, oh, you
kind
mean like
of the helmets.
When the helmets all crash together and then it's done. But like hockey is like always that sound. It's like ice on the or the skates on the ice, and it's like
yeah.
Also, I don't understand ice skating. I don't know how people do it so fast.
Oh no, ice skating, that shit is fucking crazy.
Have you ever watched goalies warm up?
I don't know.
This is getting so off track, right? The way, so like the way they just like put their pads down, they go whoop.
Oh,
they look like Transformers. They go,
yeah, kind of.
Look at them go.
Oh my god. I was watching this TikTok. Do you follow? Her name is Mariah Rose. It's Jalen Rose. You know Jalen Rose, old NBA player. He was a big time player.
I guess I don't.
Okay. Anyways, his daughter now makes like TikTok. She's old, probably like my age. She's probably younger than me. Anyways, she was saying how she basically does this like series where she like, it's called like Hoops for Hotties, where like she explains basketball to girls.
Yeah.
Girls, gays, theys, like
the girls, gays, and theys. Yeah.
Right. And apparently NBA views are down bad this year. Down.
They're down bad crying in the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. But she was like, I think that these are some things that the NBA could do to get the viewers up. Like, and they're actually like, dude, they are the best ideas ever. Like,
okay, hit me.
She's even like, after she says all of them, she's like, and I have more, but I'm not going to give them away. So the NBA, like, hit me up if you want to know.
They need her as their social media manager.
She wants the referees to get, because like the challenges take way too fucking long. Way too long. Okay, she had a whole bunch of things. Shorten the season. Shorten fucking seasons. Shorten the season. People don't, most of the population of people who consume NBA, they don't really care when it gets closer until it gets closer to the playoffs anyways.
Yes.
So if the season was shortened, like it would help. Also, that they should do a referee like confessional, which she used like the Kardashians like as a example, like how they go behind the scenes, you know, and like do like their confessionals or whatever you call them. But like explaining the calls that were under review and doing it in a way instead of doing like the in-game interviews, like having them like pop up on the bottom of the screen and explaining why they overruled that or that wasn't whatever.
Okay, I like that.
Also giving that Charmin should sponsor and giving them giving at the end of every game, giving an ultra soft award. The player who is ultra soft in the game, like dude, funny as shit.
That is an argument though about the NBA.
Yeah.
Is that it's too soft.
Yeah.
And I would agree. Last night there was a foul because someone's knee hit someone's thigh.
Yeah.
And they weren't even going up for a shot. It's like, okay, so like, and I get it because part of being a good defender is being quick on your feet and moving out of the way, but staying within range to block a shot or to steal a ball, whatever. But it's like, okay, if they're standing still and then all of a sudden they move really fast, like knees are going to connect with legs.
No, it's crazy.
And then this guy's going to roll on the ground and act like, oh my, okay, first of all, fucking find Jalen Suggs because that was a flop. I don't fucking care. Fuck him.
Listen, my biggest thing with the it is soft. It's very fucking soft. Like, but one of my things is like, bruh, they be taking the Euro step too far. That's traveling. You're on a European vacation at this point. You're traveling. You are in Europe.
No. Did you see that?
Literally every game, Clint is like, that is a travel. He took 5 fucking steps.
First of all, last season, and my hand is up here. I'm talking about last season. Last season,
we should have a board.
We're turning this into an NBA podcast. Okay, last season when Giannis last season Giannis stole a ball at the other end. I'm telling them at the other end. And I'm not kidding you. You can look this video up. This motherfucker, and he is big, so he's tall. So his strides are longer.
Yeah.
But where's the carry? And it's like when they call carries now, the crowd is like, what?
I know. And I
like, no,
I literally want to like get up and demonstrate right now. Another thing, I swear every time they inbound the ball, they will like inbound it. They'll grab the person will grab the ball and they'll like take steps before they even dribble. I'm like,
and listen, we hate it when it's the opposing team. We love it when they don't call it when it's our team. But anyways, Giannis grabs this ball. He dribbles maybe 3 times the full length of the court, but also takes 40 steps.
I know, which
it's actually, because he's carrying he's like throwing the ball down the.
Yeah, he does do that.
And I get it, it's because he's big.
This actually funny you mentioned that because the other night we were watching them when they played the Bulls, and I was like, I'd asked Glenn, like, why does Giannis always like, why does he play the point guard sometime? Like, why does he bring the ball up so much? And we were just kind of like, whatever. And then like later in the game, when it was like, maybe like it must have been close to the end of the quarter or something. And I realized it's because he can get up the fucking court in like 3 steps.
Yeah.
Like he can get it there quick. The Bulls are 3rd in the East right now.
Yeah. They're doing
kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's almost like they had bad chemistry.
It's almost like DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine didn't know how to pass the ball.
Right. Especially to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't going to no. Anyways, it's all about chemistry.
Yeah.
And I think the Mavs got it going on too this year.
What the Bulls will fall. They won't keep it up. But
don't say that. What if
they're just rebuild? I mean, it's just rebuild mode.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a few more years where
I always get
people like watching this or probably already know this, but probably not because there's probably not that many men watching this. And I feel like those are like probably the typical people who know the NBA.
Girlies, let's get a girl gang and go be sports fans and get the NBA views up. Because I think if NBA views go up, then maybe they'll listen to us.
Hey, I'm not even mad. Listen, I love the NBA. I love it. I'm not even mad that the NBA views are down this year because the WNBA had a unprecedented season.
Absolutely.
With views. So like, I think it's just kind of like, I think the NBA views will go up. I think people are just kind of like I think so many people were watching the WNBA like in the season just got over. Like, I think the views will go up for the NBA. It might take a minute. I was going to say I was gonna say you don't realize it, but I mean you probably do, but also you probably don't because it's mostly women probably watching this that don't really watch the NBA.
Right.
But like you look at people like down on the court, like if you're watching the game.
Oh no, I know what you're gonna say.
Even players where you're like, oh, they're so short, like they're so small. Like Kobe White is 6'4".
No, that's what we do all the time. Desi will go, you're telling me Chris Paul is not the same height as me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But Chris Paul is still like 6. Or like John Morant. When you watch John Morant, you're like, you're telling me John Morant's not 5'3".
Right.
But really he's 6'2".
No, yeah,
he's taller
crazy.
than me.
It's crazy. Yeah.
But women, speaking of women's sports, professional women's hockey.
Okay. I know. What are
okay?
I like how my true crime part of this was so small compared to everything else.
And we were like, we didn't really watch any sports this week, and then we
I know
rambled for an hour about sports.
Yeah.
Anyways, professional hockey league. There's only 6 teams.
Oh, sorry. Wait, before we get off basketball, really quick.
Yeah.
You said we need to get a group of girls to like get them into basketball. Okay. Yes. First step. Second step. Let's get a group of girls and go to a game.
Yeah.
And like really like let's
would agree.
Like let's show them
experience it
like how it is.
Yeah, and also because like live, especially those seats we got, those are pretty good seats.
Dude, and they're not that expensive.
No, anytime I drive to Chicago, I valet my car and I don't get it out the rest of the time.
You don't get it out.
No. We get rides. Well, that's because we drink a lot too. And I'm not lying.
Because
it's 3:16 on a Monday and ain't no way I'm getting behind the wheel. Because I had one margarita before you got here.
Ain't no way I'm getting behind the wheel. All right, let's close this up.
Okay,
let's close it. I just shut the laptop.
Oh God, don't do that. Not on this laptop.
We're so happy that you joined us today. Yeah, I don't know, guys. We've just been having fun doing this. And...
Yeah. Wait, okay, I have a plea. Can you guys please subscribe?
Hey, also,
I see our analytics and a lot of our views come from you guys just watching, but if you subscribe, it helps. And it doesn't mean that we send you notifications. You only get notifications when we upload.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry. That's on YouTube and podcasts. Hey, comment.
Also, share it.
Yeah, that helps us more than you know.
Share. Like, even you don't have to, but like, even if you share it, like maybe like write a little something with it. Like sharing it on Facebook or something and being like, these are my friends. Like,
say, these are my friends and they're so funny.
Yeah, just kind of like, I don't know.
And then I have an idea. Put in the comments what drink I should make for us next.
Okay, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I can be I'm in there with the shaker. You saw me when you
We're both off on Mondays and that's when we record. So
yeah,
we like to have like a couple, like just a couple drinks.
Yeah, and if I'm not off, I work at 5. I go in a little.
I'm thinking we need to do lemon drops again.
Yeah.
Do you still have the recipe saved from the last time we made them? Because those were fire.
If you can give me the date on those TikToks.
Okay.
Like when you uploaded it, I should be able to go back.
Maybe I had it in my phone. Maybe
we can both look.
Okay, yeah. Because why do I feel like I sent you what we needed?
For some reason.
And I brought some and I don't know. Maybe. Okay, anyways, yeah, those were really good. Mm-hmm. Those had us. That was a lituation.
That
was a Sunday fun day.
It was.
I love when I watch the video of us dancing outside doing that. When I bend over for you to do yours, I'm rocking on my feet because I can't keep my balance. Like I'm going between my heels and my tippy toes.
Those lemon
drops.
Like this up. These margaritas got me.
We also kind of laugh the same.
No,
I'm just saying shit. What cares about? But like we do that thing. Like the air. Tea kettle.
Remember Joe?
Yeah.
Tea is ready. I was like, whoa.
Okay. We're actually twins.
We're twins.
We're twinners.
Yeah,
do you guys think we could pass as twins?
In this light? No. What is this, a therapy session? We gotta go.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us. Chi-Town. All the way down on the couch.
Yeah. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Maybe I won't make our drinks as strong next time. Or maybe I will. I feel like this is a good episode. I've got a lot of content to choose from. Yeah. This will make a good podcast. Anyways, we're gonna go.
Oh, and look how big I look when I hold this whole notebook.
Look how tiny I am back here. Anyways, we're gonna go. Thank you for watching, and as always, we love you.
Oh, I kept going like this all night last night. It's Fearless to Rory, and she's like, "That's your favorite song?" I'm like, actually, not even close.
Not even close.
Anyways,
tell them you love them.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I can do my hand. Thank you for listening to Murder, It's a Crime, presented by Courtney Duckweiler and Santana Duckweiler. Be sure to subscribe, follow, and comment to stay up to date with our newest episodes and share with your friends. Tune in next week for a new story told by Courtney.